welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It's 6 o'clock. It's time for a Magic Live. I'm here with Luke today.
Hello.
And we're going to do Call of the Wild by John Bannon, which is an incredible packet trick I don't see many people doing, but I think this works really well in the context of a gambling demonstration. If you're doing a few gambling routines and you tell this story the right way, it kind of breaks up the more heavy-duty routines that you normally see in the gambling routine, as long as the presentation's right. I'm going to share that with you right now. So, Luke, do you know the difference between a gambler and a magician?
No.
The difference, very, very simply, is a gambler has to hide their skill. Because they want to play cards with people, they want people to bet money.
Yeah,
if people
sure.
see they're really skillful, they're not going to do that. While a magician is normally booked to perform, they want to openly display their skill. Yeah. And the reason I tell you this is because I once got into a magic competition with a gambler. I was booked to perform at this bar/restaurant, and in the corner of the room was this guy that was just playing with a pack of cards. Turns out he was an incredible gambler. Like, he was one of the best gamblers in the area. Nobody could ever beat him. He was incredible at everything he played: blackjack, poker, everything. Anyway, I went up to his table and he told me that he used to be a magician. And one day he realised it was more profitable being a gambler, so he quit magic and became a gambler. And he said, but I still practice magic every so often. And he reached into his pocket and he brought out a packet of cards. Now this, Luke, is a packet of cards. It's not a pack of cards. Yeah. It's a small packet, which you might call a packet. Now, I'll show you what these cards are in a minute. It's not really important what they are. It's not really important how many cards there are either. What's important is he took them from a but you can see that all these cards are blue, right? He took them from a blue back deck of cards. Anyway, he said to me when I went over to him, he said, I'm not going to play cards with you, but why don't we have a bit of a magic competition? I said, okay, what's the idea? And he said, well, look, I've got these cards here. I carry them around with me all the time. And he showed me what these cards were. And there were 8 blank cards that hadn't even been printed and 1 ace. Look, he had 4 blank cards. In the middle of the 4 blank cards, he had the Ace of Clubs. And then he had another 4 blank cards. And I said, right, what's the game? And he said, well, it's very simple. You are going to have 4 blank cards. I'm going to have 4 blank cards. And the winner is the person who can do the most amazing thing with their blank cards. I was like, okay, that sounds fair. So
he decided to have a gambling game with the most notorious gambler.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm not. Nobody ever said I was like Brain of Britain or anything like this, right? So he had 4 cards, and I had 4 cards,
Right.
and then the ace was put down in the middle, and he told me to start first, and so I knew that he was going to do something really special, so I knew how to beat him. So what I did is I took the ace and I put it with the blank cards. And I gave the cards a twist. And this was one of the best things that I could ever think of doing. Because when I snapped my fingers, I took those blank cards and turned them into the 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. And I thought a gambler would like that. I thought a gambler would be impressed with that, right? Yeah. And a smile went on his face and he kind of smirked. And he went, that's very good, son. He called me son. And I said, thank you. But then he blew me out the water. Because what he did then is he took the ace, he added it to his packet of blank cards. And he said the only thing in a gambling game, the only thing in a game of poker that's going to beat 4 aces is a straight flush. And he snapped his fingers and he took the cards and he spread them out. And he now had the ace, king, queen, jack, and 10 of clubs. And the moral of this story is it doesn't matter how good you think you are, it doesn't matter how good you think you are, there's always somebody out there that's better. There you go. But that's Call of the Wild by John Bannon. As I say, what do you think? Do you think it worked really well in the gambling demonstration? I think it works great, but I want to know your opinion. Also, don't forget, if you want to see more videos like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to be back again tomorrow at 6 o'clock with the Magic Live. I'll see you then.